She stared at her phone. 37 minutes. Still no reply. Yesterday, he said she was the one. Today, nothing. He didn't block her. He didn't explain. Just disappeared. This isn't rare. This is normal now. Modern dating doesn't break hearts anymore. It breaks people. And we still pretend this is fine. Dating used to be about connection. Now it's about availability. The person you're talking to, they're one swipe away from replacing you. One boring text, one slow reply, and you're out. Not because you're not good enough, but because there's always someone else. It's not really about love anymore. It's about attention. We don't want to know someone deeply. We want to feel wanted. Quickly, think about it. You send a message, and your brain lights up, expecting something back. When they reply, dopamine hits. When they don't, anxiety floods in. It's not dating. It's psychological roulette. And the worst part, most people aren't even aware it's happening. The algorithm knows what pictures make you stop scrolling, what bios you click, what type you like. Even if you don't know, every swipe feeds it, every pause tells it more. So you're not really choosing someone. You're being shown what it thinks will keep you on the app longer, not what's best for you. What's most profitable? Love used to be a risk. Now it's just a loop. Swipe, match, talk, fizzle, repeat, and slowly, the line between real and fake connection disappears. You don't fall in love, you fall into patterns. Dating apps don't want you to find love. They want you to keep playing. Every swipe is a gamble. Every match is a hit of dopamine. And just like a casino, the house always wins. You're not swiping for people, you're swiping for possibility, for the fantasy that the next person might be perfect. But perfection doesn't exist, so you just keep swiping. This game creates emotional exhaustion. People date like they're job hunting. Endless interviews, fake smiles, recycled small talk. What do you do? What music do you like? What are you looking for? Over and over, until everything feels numb. Here's the trap. When something real does show up, it feels boring, because your brain is used to chaos. Fast matches, hot photos, empty validation. Real connection takes time, but the app has trained you to crave instant sparks. So even if you meet someone good, your brain whispers, maybe there's someone better. Keep looking, don't settle. And that's not your fault. It's how the system is designed to work. Because happy couples don't make dating apps money. But anxious, addicted singles, that's a gold mine. The more burnt out you are, the more you swipe. The more you swipe, the more detached you feel. And slowly, love stops feeling like something safe and starts feeling like something dangerous. Modern dating isn't about being real. It's about appearing ideal, carefully cropped photos, witty bios, filtered stories. You're not falling for a person, you're falling for a presentation. Everyone becomes a brand, you're judged in seconds. A bad photo, no match, a quiet day, losing interest, vulnerability, seen as weakness, the result. People don't date to connect anymore. They date to win, to prove they're wanted, to avoid being alone. But here's the danger no one talks about. When you treat love like performance, rejection feels like failure. Not just they didn't like me, but I wasn't good enough. And that feeling sticks. It bleeds into how you see yourself. You start to question your worth, even when it has nothing to do with you. Meanwhile, ghosting becomes normal. Breadcrumbing is expected. Talking stages last 4 months, but lead nowhere. And the line between attention and affection gets blurred beyond recognition. In the end, everyone's playing a part. Everyone's afraid to show too much. Because in a world where people are disposable, the one who cares less always wins. And when everyone is trying not to care, who's left to actually love? The longer you stay in the cycle, the less you feel. Not stronger, just number. Disappointment becomes familiar. Attention feels like intimacy, and red flags, they start to look normal. You learn to care less, to not get attached, to always have one foot out the door, because getting hurt hurts less than looking naive. So we trade depth for defense. We build walls, not bonds. And in protecting ourselves from heartbreak, we lose the one thing love actually needs: vulnerability. But there's a darker shift happening, too. We don't just stop trusting others. We stop trusting ourselves. Was it something I did? Should I be more fun, more distant? Should I care less? You stop showing up as you. You start becoming who you think they'll want. And little by little, the real you fades. Until dating doesn't just feel exhausting. It feels fake. Like two people pretending not to need each other, while silently hoping someone finally will. But no one says it, because saying it makes you vulnerable. And in modern dating, vulnerability is blood in the water. Most people in modern dating aren't looking for love, they're looking for relief. From loneliness, from boredom, from themselves. They don't want to build a life with someone. They want someone to distract them from the one they're already living. Someone to validate them, someone to make them feel something. But if everyone is looking to be saved, who's left to do the saving? And when dating becomes a way to escape yourself, what happens when you're finally alone with someone, and you realize you still feel empty? That's the part no one warns you about. You can get the match, the date, even the relationship, and still feel nothing. Because if you've spent years treating connection like a game, if you've trained your brain to chase sparks and survive rejection, what does love even feel like anymore? Not attention, not excitement, just quiet. And maybe that's why so many people walk away. Not because something is wrong, but because they don't recognize what's right anymore. So the question isn't, why is modern dating so messed up? The real question is, can we still recognize love when it finally shows up?